11 o'clock, and our appointment today is at 11 o'clock. So we are in for some fun today. We're going to have a script off that'll be kicking off in a little bit here that I am super jazzed about. It's going to be fantastic. But let's start with an attitude for gratitude. And you know, this is our last team meeting of 2020. The last team meeting of 2020. Holy goodness, what a year it has been. Right? What a year it has been. Oh my, I mean, I'm seeing a bunch of nods, right? Henry, right? Thumbs up on that, right, my friend? So, you know, starting this thing off, and I really mean this, is how much gratitude I have for each of you. That you weathered the storm, that you stuck in there, that you went in with your arms locked. We had arguably one of the most opportunity-filled years that any of us have had, right? And it went not only here in our office, but it went across Denver, it went across Colorado. Holy goodness, it went across the world. And you did it. You stuck in there. So I am massively proud of each of you and so incredibly grateful to be in business and in life with each of you. And that's what I have to start it off. So don't leave me hanging. Who's got another gratitude? Take it away.
We just finished the last Ignite class of 2020 this morning. It's a whole new bunch of graduates that are jumping in for Special Forces 12-week assault. Getting ready to kick some tail.
Love it. Love that attitude too. A little fire and going on there. All right, who's got another one? Thank you, Debbie Connor. Jump on in. The water is warm. It's gratitude, the last meeting of the year. Who wants to take it next? Let's do 2, 3 more of these guys. I promised Jamie I wouldn't call on her, so I won't do that.
I'll jump in, Patrick. I'm pretty brand new here, but I'm glad I found you guys and found this place to be my home where I'm going to learn a lot, make a lot of sales, and just jumping in for the future. And from the start, you guys just felt like home and everyone was so helpful. So I'm grateful I was led to you guys.
Awesome. Fantastic. We are grateful that you came our way, Tim. So that's awesome. Fantastic. All right. Who would like another one? That was great, Tim. Attitude for gratitude. Let's keep going.
I will go.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is going to put me in the minority for real, but
Ooh.
I am super grateful for 2020.
Ooh, tell me more.
I learned some really great lessons and figured out what's really important. And I also had a really great year professionally. So I feel bad saying it, but honestly, like 2020 wasn't really that bad. So that's my gratitude.
I love hearing that. And Andrea, don't feel bad at all, because that's quite honestly, that's pretty darn awesome, right? Holy cow. Great job this year. Great job. All right, what's another one?
I would agree. I'm very grateful for 2020. It allowed me to get out of my comfort zone, pretty much fully transition into this profession, which I've been teetering on for the last few years, and really just meet such amazing people in Keller Williams. I'm also grateful for all the resources I've gotten being brand new in this industry, and just the level of support daily that I get from a lot of you. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm excited for 2021 to be able to apply all the things that I've been learning and really hit the ground running.
Awesome, Josh. Thank you for sharing that. We're excited to be in business with you as well. So this will be a fun year we have coming up. All right, what's another one? I can't stop. Let's keep going. What's another one?
I'm grateful I got a puppy.
Hey, I'm grateful you're on your feet and talking, William Kretzer. So there we
I'm
go.
grateful I'm not dead.
Yes. Bless you, my son. All right. Fantastic. All right, one more, and then we'll keep on going here. Otherwise, I'll just stay on this all day. What's another one? One more, take it away.
I don't believe you have a puppy, William, until she hits my office because I have treats waiting for her.
First of the year. So make sure it's outside the home.
All right, one more gratitude. Last one. Who's willing to wrap it up for us? Don't make me do a dance off. I'll do it and sing Jeopardy at the same time. Haven't seen that one before. One more gratitude. Debbie's like, yeah, do this. This would be awesome.
No.
One more. I'm not leaving until we do this. So one more gratitude. Who's going to take it away and wrap this one up?
All right, I'll share.
Yeah, Amber.
8 years ago, I was finally proposed to by a gentleman that I have known since I was 13 years old.
Wow. 8 years today?
8 years today.
Ah, there's the one tear, Jamie. All right, I love it. That's awesome. Oh, nope, Jamie's doing two. Awesome. Thank you, Amber. All right, let's keep going here. So it is the last team meeting of 2020. We are going to have some fun. Let's start, though, with some upcoming listings that you've entered in MLS and or active listings that you have. So who wants to take it away? Let's talk about listings. Listings. And I can't see everyone, so just jump on in.
Robin, you can talk about yours.
Do we have Robin?
I'm unmuting, sorry.
There you are. Hey, Robin.
Hello. Yeah, in fact, I'm just looking at the photos right now. We have a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath in Parker, Colorado, on the golf course of Pradera. Gorgeous views, really cool multi-level home, and just had a brand new roof, new exterior paint, freshened up railings. It's just in perfect show condition. So if you have any buyers that are looking in the Parker area, we've got a beautiful home to show.
Fantastic.
I'll
Thank you,
attest to
Robin.
that. I was there on Monday. That is a beautiful home on the best lot, I think, in all of Pradera. So if you got a golf course type person, walkout basement, everything, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I should mention it's also an acre home site. So it's a nice big home site, just lots of green and huge entertaining area with a oversized patio and stone fireplace, the works. So
Awesome. Fantastic. And what price point are we at?
that's at 1,125, 1,125,000.
Fantastic.
That's
All
a
right.
deal, by the way.
Right.
That is a
On the
deal.
golf
Yeah.
course. Wow. Deb, your comps were higher than that, right? For that one. All right. Fantastic. Another upcoming listing or current listing. Upcoming listing or current listing. All right. We're going to keep on moving here. Next one is going to be price improvements. Who wants to sell their home during the holidays? Price improvements. Motivated sellers. And buyer needs. We're going to keep on going. If you miss out on the listings or the price improvements, please put those in the chat. Any buyer needs out there? Yeah, Andrea, take it away.
Have a buyer looking in the Centennial Littleton area primarily, but he's willing to look in Lakewood. He's looking for at least 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a finished basement that is suitable for like a movie theater room. And he's looking to stay under 600.
All right. Under six. Love it. Thank you, Andrea. Any other buyer needs? Buyer needs. Buyer needs. One more time. And we're moving on. All right, let's go into our mortgage minute with the cash team. I see Henry on the phone there working on his scripts. Henry, what's going on in the mortgage business out there right now?
Oh, nothing much. I mean, just the same old, same old. First of all, hello, everyone. I feel like I haven't seen my extended family in like a month. You guys all look so great. I even see that, Andrea's got the treadmill behind her. I was kind of hoping we was going to get some treadmill action today. There's been a little bit of a fashion faux pas, so she's not able to get on there today for us. But maybe next time we get Andrea on the treadmill while we're doing the meeting. Okay. I'd like to send a shout out to my guy, William. Great background, William. I didn't know that you lived in the castle. So it's good to know that you're doing very well and that you're still selling a lot of houses out there. So just hello, everyone. That's my jazz hands. I'm going to send a quick shout out to Tim Kempman because he was nice enough to utilize the cash team to do a refinance. We were able to put him into a much better position than he was. Not that he wasn't in a good position, but rates was just ridiculously low. I want you all to know that we obviously do refinances also in addition to purchases. So if you have any refinance needs, please reach out to us. So really quickly, I kind of want to go over a couple of things. I did see last week, because just in case you guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but I watch your meetings every week. And last week, Patrick asked Brianna some questions that she answered, but I kind of feel like I want to give you a little bit more information on what she answered. So I'm going to give you a little more information on that today. His question, for those of you that weren't here last time, was, what's going on in the market? What are you seeing? What are the trends? And then he might have said awesome like 6 times after that. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't remember the whole thing, but it was something to that effect. There was a lot of movement. And so I wanted to answer those questions for you. But real quick, for your veterans, for your VA borrowers right now, we've got a great promotion going on through January 11th. And that promotion is that we're doing $1,000 lender credit. And on top of that $1,000 lender credit, there's no underwriting fee. So that saves them another $1,095. So right now, your VA borrowers are getting $2,100 in lender credit. It's huge right now, considering rates right now are probably 2.75 to 2.5 on a 30-year fixed rate. And oh, don't forget, on the veteran loan, on the VA loan, there's no loan limit. You can go to $1 million. It doesn't matter. It's the same rate. It's the same everything. So if you do have any veterans out there, we're doing a great special on them. Would love to be able to help you guys out with that. So now let's talk about market trends, because that's kind of a big thing right now. So we did see some slowdown, obviously, because we entered the holiday season and there are people out there that are trying to do more holiday stuff than purchasing houses. I don't know what's wrong with them. We should all be purchasing houses right now. Rates are ridiculously low. I told someone this the other day that if this was last year, if we were a year from now, last year, 2019, you would qualify for $75,000 less than what you qualify for right now. That's if you're making the same income, you have the same debt, the same assets. The only difference is the rate. So when your clients say to you, oh, maybe I want to wait 6 months, and I know you guys are going to do some scripting today, which I'm kind of eager to see because I want to see some of these rebuttals that we're hearing. I think the rebuttal for everything that you get should be, call my guy Henry at Cash Team. That should be the rebuttal for everything. And then I'll take care of the rest for you. All right. Anyway, if they want to wait 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, 12 months, the difference is going to be that their buying power is going to decrease as rates go up. And remember, the market is not decreasing. The average median is not decreasing. The average median is going up. So now that we have all these great loan limits, does anybody remember what the new loan limit is? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? All right, I won't put you on the spot any longer. It's $596,850, so $596,850, which means if they bought a property for $620,000, put down 3%, they still qualify as a regular loan. It's amazing. I don't know if any of you saw my video that I did on what the difference between a jumbo and a high balance and a regular loan is, but just know this portion of it. It's like going in for surgery, or going in for a Band-Aid. Jumbo, surgery. Regular loan, Band-Aid. And what that basically means is that we need half the amount of stuff. We don't need this as high a FICO score. We don't need all the assets. It's so much easier for us to get a loan done that's not considered a jumbo. But don't get me wrong, we have great jumbo rates right now also. So please, if you have those jumbo loans, reach out to us. But that is our real trend right now, is that we've slowed down a little bit. Rates are still super low. In our market right now, the average median's gone up a little bit. I saw a thing yesterday that said that we're the 9th hottest market in America. So that means that every time you go to purchase a home, you're going to probably have to compete with people. And if you're going to have to compete with people, you're going to have to leverage something that makes that seller want to utilize you. The three main things that I see that have been working for my team and for my partners are, can you close a loan quickly? My average submittal to CTC or clear to close is 21 days right now. That's the number that I can pull up for you and show you. The number two thing is, are you local? Is your lender local? And the number three thing is, can your lender call me and just make me feel warm and fuzzy about your buyer's submittal? Okay, those are the three main things that I've been able to do for all my partners, and that has helped us get under contract with a lot of different loans. So those are all the tips that I have for you today. I'm so happy to see all of your smiling faces. I missed you. Please feel free to call me, text me, email me, stop by the office. I'm pretty much turning the lights out at Keller Williams when I leave now because everyone's gone. So I've taken on the janitorial duties. You know, I'm wiping down handles, things of that nature. So anything that I can do for you or your client, please let me know. Thanks so much, Patrick, for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you, Henry. Fantastic. All right, let's give Henry a round and let's get ready to have some fun. So, Debbie Connor, as you're stretching or something's going on over there, what do we have for broker bites? What's going on?
That's a round. I was giving him a round. So broker bites, just real quick, guys. Remember when you put photos out on social media that they have to have Keller Williams Executives Realty on the photos. Otherwise, the commission, you know, there's anonymous complaints that happen, and then you got to go defend why you made that decision. So make sure that anything you put out there, and it has to be our company name, right? Not
What
Keller
about-
Williams, Denver South Metro, Keller Williams Executives Realty. Right up there next to Williams Head is the approved logo.
What about the one-click rule?
And you have to be one click away. That's exactly right, one click away. So if you're putting photos up there and if you click on it and it doesn't take you to a site that says Keller Williams Executives Realty, then you've blown it right there as well. So make sure, Amber put that out a couple weeks ago, the ruling around that. 610 is the ruling. You can pull it up in the commission rules and regs. So make sure that you know the rules and that you follow them. So you're not having to, you know, go into a panic attack and then figure out how do I unwind this? So also there is one more class for the ACU course that the commission requires everyone to take unless you were licensed this year. You need to have the 2020 ACU course that the Real Estate Commission requires. Smedra is teaching one more that won't cost you anything. It's, you know, otherwise it's 40, 50 bucks. And that's December 29th, I believe, on a Tuesday. That's your last opportunity to get in. It's a really good information, good course. Get in there and get it done. And then 2021 rolls around and you've got to do your 2021 ACU course. So make sure you get in there. If you miss it, there's a minimum $250 fine for missing credit hours. That's the minimum, up to 10 hours, right? After that, it's even higher. So if you miss taking the 2020 course, you've got to now go take 12 hours of courses to make up the difference, and it will cost you beaucoup bucks. So go get it done. Make sure that you know if your license expires, that you get all kinds of emails from the commission and Lord knows everybody else. Just make sure that you're compliant. You've got all your credit hours in, and you have to keep copies of your certificate. If you can't prove you took the course, then it won't matter. So, and I don't want somebody hitting my door panicking or crying because now they got to go do 12 hours. So cool. Questions? Yay.
No questions. All right. All right. So we're getting ready here to get this started. I was asked the question yesterday, why? Why are we doing a script off? Why is this important? Outside of the obvious. And I wanted to take a moment to share a personal story. So personally, what happened, I look back at scripting and objection handling. And there was a day where in production, just like all of us on this call, and that day I had 3 listing appointments. Everything broke. The printer wasn't working. It wouldn't talk to my computer. The laptop I had, right? And those of you who have seen my pre-listing presentation that I'll shoot out to, if you haven't seen it, I'm happy to send it out and copy it, do all that good stuff with it. Now, that didn't print. My laptop battery died. Everything I had was falling apart. Now, I had 2 choices to make. I was going to a listing appointment. It was in the morning. I think it was around 10 a.m. And I was heading to the listing appointment, and I had a choice because I was massively fascinated, right? And those who really know me know what I mean by that. So I had a choice: reschedule the listing appointment that I was competing with other brokers on, or go in with a pad of paper, a yellow legal size pad of paper, and a pen, right? That listing appointment I will never forget because it tested me. It tested me on the power of questions. It tested me on objection handlers. We had agents that were knocking on the door as I was doing this presentation that had their entire portfolio, everything pretty, glossy color, everything you can imagine, right? These are some of the top brokers up in Alaska. Yet I won the listing. The reason I won the listing is because I had internalized everything from practicing and practicing and practicing. Now the question becomes, and it's yay, we won the listing, right? The reason it stands out though, if everything broke on you, whether you're brand new or experienced, if everything broke and you were stuck with a pad of paper and a pen to go in a competing listing environment, could you do it? My vote is that you can. The challenge becomes is what is the power of the questions that we're asking, and what is going to be the objection handlers that you're able to just boom, right? So I wanted to share that with you because that became a conversation from yesterday that carries into today. Now, why are we doing this on top of that, right? What is the intention behind this? What is our goal? What is my goal? My personal goal for each of you is that you walk away with this with one script, one objection handler that is so powerful that you can internalize it and be able to use it within 60 seconds. So I'm going to ask a couple things here before I introduce the panelists. And we're going to go over the rules of engagement. So we have several topics here. There's 5 topics, and the 5th one you get to choose. Now, for each of these topics, what we're going to do is start with a topic, say, expireds, right? We're going to get real today. So my ask to you is to participate and to engage. If you can, take yourself off of the, put yourself on video, take your mute off, and shoot each panelist with objections, right? What we'll do is we'll go through that objection. with each panelist on how they were able to overcome that objection. Then we'll go back and we'll start to that next topic. And again, there's going to be 5 topics here. And at the very end of this, my question is going to be, what were your ahas? What are your takeaways? What can you use today? What was powerful? So this is going to require everyone's participation here, right? It's not the Patrick Show. So I'm going to ask you to participate. I'm going to ask you to throw objections. So for our panelists that we have, which I'm extremely excited to introduce, the coolest thing about this is that we have all types of production and experience going on. So, and there's no right or wrong order to this, right? So introducing our panelists, we have Rex Jernigan with the Jernigan Group. And Rex has 11 years of experience. He also is a business owner prior that has been in the restaurant industry as well. So he's pretty familiar with scripts. We got Renee Helton, 26 years in the business and 8 of those years coaching, and coaching not only here in Denver, but also across the country and internationally. And she loves working with ISAs is what I was told. So we also have Mr. William Kretzer, who right now has probably angled himself up. Yep, he's looking around to see where he's at. William was on the Script Off with Bold. He's got 5.5 years experience, all here in our office, and has seen several different types of roles, and is now an ALC member and one of our leading agents here. So, and massive influence. And we got Jesse. Jesse, I'm going to slaughter your last name. I love you. Jesse Yamuda. Did I do it? Did I get it?
Yamuda, close.
I was not even close. There you are, my friend. Jesse is a newly licensed agent who has an entire background in aviation, right? So talk about some scripts there. Holy cow, you get those wrong, things really happen, right? So that's going to be our panelists for today. We've talked about rules of engagement. Does anyone have any questions before we get started? All right, so there you are, Jesse. All right, so let's get started with the first topic. And the first topic is going to be expired listings and for sale by owners. So what objections have you heard with expired listings or for sale by owners this past year? And we'll start with Rex. So who's got an objection? What are you hearing out there?
It's the holidays. I don't want to list my house.
Okay.
Should I just go at it?
Go for it, Rex.
Can you hear me? Okay, I can sure understand you not wanting to list during the holidays. If there was a financial benefit to listing during the holidays, would you want to know about it?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
You know, if I could sit down and show you 11 reasons why listing at the holidays would give you more money. If you could get more money right now, would you list your property?
I don't know. We're going to be out of town for the holidays, and I just don't know that that's really something that we want to deal with.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'd love to see your property and get a chance to sit down and help you make that decision, whether you do want to list and get the more money or wait till the beginning of the year. Would 4 o'clock today work better, or would 6 be better for you?
You know, we're about to leave town today, so I'm just not sure that we really want to do that. Maybe after the holidays is over, we would consider it.
Okay. I'm setting a lot of appointments for your first week. When are you guys back?
We'll be back the first weekend of January.
First weekend of January. Let me set an appointment with you. That way I won't book it and we can get your property going. And if it's the right thing for you guys, would that first Saturday of the new year work for you?
Saturday's great. That works for us.
Okay. All right. We'll set an appointment and I'll be there at 6 o'clock, or would 4 work better for you?
That's 4 o'clock's fine.
Okay. We'll see you at 4 o'clock and I'll give you a call before and kind of chat with you some more and ask you a few more questions.
Sounds good. Thanks so much. Happy Merry Christmas. I know that was an easy one, but I figured we would start off that way.
Merry Christmas.
Love it. Renee, same one.
All right. You know, the number one thing that I hear when we show buyers houses is, where is the Christmas tree going to go? And so I'm wondering, do you have your decorations up yet? You guys do? I love that. And especially because you guys are going to be out of town during the holidays, what better time to be showing your house? If we price it right and we market it, of course, the way that we should, it should go pretty quickly. And with you guys being out of town, we can present an offer or multiple offers to you. And by the time you're back, we give you 30, 40 days, and then we're going to be looking for the new home for you. So that is perfect timing. And I love that your home's going to be decorated, because there won't be any question about where to put the Christmas tree. When can I come over?
Good. I like it.
William, same one, buddy.
Yeah, you should talk to my lender, Henry. Right? Didn't he say that was the answer to everything? You know what? I can totally understand that. And I know that Christmas is a busy time for your family, but what kind of plans do you have this year for the holidays? Will you be traveling or staying at home?
We're actually going to be out of town for a couple weeks.
You know what? That's great. I think you deserve to get away if you can. And, you know, there are a lot of buyers this time of year. And the best part about the buyers right now is that they're serious buyers. They have to move. So there's no looky-loos coming into your house. So that's something we can do. You can go away. Don't worry about your house. I'll send in the cleaners, and then we will take care of it while you're gone. And then we'll put that offer or multiple offers in your hand. How does that sound to you? You don't have to worry about a thing, and you can just go on with your travels.
When can you pick up a key?
Hey, it's great. Well, I'll tell you what, let me swing by today at 4. Actually, make it 3:50. I heard that Rex guy's coming by at 4.
Very well done. Jesse, same question, my friend. Holidays.
Hey, how are you, Madison?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thanks for asking. So I'm hearing that your listing expired.
It did. It did. We decided we were just going to take it off for the holidays. And we're going to be out of town, so we didn't really want to mess with it. We wanted to spend time with family. So yeah, we'll probably list it at the beginning of the year.
Oh, I see. That's fantastic. So how long was it on the market? Did it go on for like 30, 45 days, or how did that work out for you?
Yeah, we didn't really get a lot of traffic. My realtor said it's probably because it's the holidays and not a lot of buyers are looking.
Okay, well, that's absolutely
They're
crazy.
obviously not from KW Execs.
You're laughing at that too, because we know we have buyers, and I come from the best agency in all of Colorado. How's that sound?
That sounds pretty good. I mean,
Well, I may sound like a
can't argue with the
salesman.
best.
I truly believe that I work with the best. That being said, I think we could sell your house ASAP when you want, where you want, for the asking price that you're asking. Not only that, right now the market is getting 10, 20, 30 grand more than what people are asking. It's a hot market. We have low rates, low inventory, and crazy things are happening. Let me tell you something. It's going to be the Christmas, 2020 Christmas. We'll just say that. I know that there's a bunch of people asking to come over. I can come over right now. Can you be ready if I came over right now?
Oh gosh, do you see my hair right now? I definitely
It's fantastic. Is that a new
I'm not
style?
planning on turning my video on, guys. So
Is that your ugly Christmas shirt you're wearing, or? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm saying that because we're scripting. I really wouldn't say that. That's a fabulous sweater you're wearing.
well, thank you.
Anyway, I really would like to come and take a look at your house, or come by as soon as I can, if that'd be okay.
Yeah, I think that we could probably do it before we left for out of town.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. What's your phone number? Where's your address?
432-528-4640.
Fantastic. And your address?
123 Main.
Be right over there.
Awesome. Great job, Jesse. All right, next topic. Great job, Madison.
Okay,
Love that.
someone else is gonna have to take over because I really am like in the middle of something, but I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. So I just wanted to prove to y'all that it's really, really easy to just be the seller and just come up with random things. So good luck. I'm listening.
Thank you.
Game
Madison.
on. Thank you, Madison. All right, next topic. Value versus cost. Commissions. Dun, dun, dun. Let's start with Renee first on this one. Renee, value versus cost. Throw some objections out there regarding commissions, gang. Ready, set, go.
What's your commission? Right? Isn't that the one? What are you
Right?
going to
Is it?
You know what? The discount broker said he could do it for 1%. So why should I pay you more?
Oh, I totally understand that there are brokers out there that, you know, charge different amounts. And what I'd love to be able to do is show you what we do that get homes sold. And so I'm wondering, can I come over and show you what we do? Let's look at the prices of the properties in your area and together as a team decide what is the right price. And I will come up with a custom marketing plan for you so we know we can get your home sold. So push back on me. I didn't answer it. Somebody push back on me.
Take it, William. Keep going.
Well, yeah, I don't mind if you come over, but can you do it for 1%?
Yeah, and you know, this is what I want to tell you before I tell you what our commission is, because of course you know that commission is negotiable. I want you to know what you get for that commission. And I have to tell you, it just is a question for me. If somebody can't negotiate their own money, I just always wonder, how could they negotiate yours? And so we're going to come over and really show you what we do to get homes sold, and we will negotiate what that amount of commission is. I haven't seen your home, so I don't know what the commission is going to be, but what I will promise you is that we will partner each other to be able to decide what is best for you and to get you that right net price that makes sense for you in your pocket.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, same exact question. Commissions, Rex.
Okay, now, so this is on the phone?
This is on the phone. Yep.
Okay. So I guess throw it at me if you would, whoever you're. William, is it you that's doing it?
Sure. Just because I hear it a lot. So, you know, the other guys say they can do it for 1%. So why should I pay you more?
You know, that's a great question. I can sure understand why you'd ask it. And I know commission's important. I'd love to come by and sit down and talk to you about the commission and kind of find something that's fair for both of us. How does that sound?
No, I understand that. So, but, you know, kind of the same thing I told the other gal, if you'll do it for, you know, for 1%, I've seen some of your stuff. I mean, I'm really interested.
You know, I'm writing that down is that's important to you. And that's one of the first things I'll talk about when we sit down. Is 4 o'clock work for that, or would 6 be better?
6.
I never handle the commission objection on the phone. I always do it in front of them.
Ooh, why?
I've just been taught those kind of objections. Anything you can handle in person, you should never do on the phone. You get the appointment and you tell them that you will talk to them about it.
Nugget just dropped. All right. So Jesse, same question, my friend. Same objection. Commissions.
Hey, William, how are you today?
I'm cold.
Yeah?
A little bit hungry.
Looks like you're just recovering. Was that a COVID sickness?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How'd that work out? Did you have to go to the hospital or?
Nope. Was able to stay at home. So.
That's fantastic. Yeah, you hear a lot of things and you don't know what to believe out there. So anyway, I'm hearing that you're wanting to sell your house.
Yeah, I am wanting to sell it. And I've got, I've got a couple agents who said they do it for 1%. I've talked to some other agents who do it for more, and I'm just, before I have anybody come over, I just want to know if they'd be willing to list it for 1%.
Uh-huh. Well, I have no objection to that, but here's what I'll tell you. So we fight for you. I mean, we go to bat, and what's going to happen is 9 times out of 10, no matter who you deal with, they're going to try and lowball you or throw some snafus at you or do whatever. And we're not going to take that. What we're going to do is we're going to get you what you want, not only what you're asking, but a lot more than that. That's what's happening right now in the market. So, and I understand that other people will want to do it for 1%, but the typical thing that I've seen with those types of agents is what's happening is when they come in and ask for something lower, they sort of give in and say, yeah, you know what, William, we should do that. I tell them, William, let's go get another buyer who's asking, because we're going to get that price that you want, and we're going to get it done. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds good. And I know with the way like I said, the way the market's going, I know there's lots of buyers out there, so I want to save money. So that's why if you're willing to maybe talk about 1% or something, let's get together.
Hey, well, we could talk about that, but I could show you what we can do. It's a great market out there, and absolutely, I'd love to come.
Fantastic. All right. Hey, who's willing to throw this at William, since William grabbed the ball and ran with it?
I will.
There you go, Andrea.
But I'm going to change it. Can I change it a little bit?
Oh.
Hey, I just have been hearing that the market is so hot, and there's this company that I can pay $1,000 to, and they'll put it on the MLS. And honestly, the way things are going, that's what I'm leaning towards.
Well, let me talk to my lender, Henry, because I think I can do it for $9.99. I'm sorry. I've got COVID brain. I'm such a space cadet right now. You know what, Andrea? I can totally understand that. And what it sounds like at the end of the day, you just want to net the most money, right?
Yes.
Right. And you want to make as much as possible, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Is your house a discount house?
It is not a discount house. No.
Okay. When you go to a garage sale, do you expect to pay storefront prices?
No, it's a garage sale.
Exactly. And so let me tell you about some of these other brokers. Why they offer that is because they're treating you as a discount customer. They're going to discount their services and discount their fees. Now, I do have a commission structure that I would love to share with you. But at the end of the day, what I also want to show you is how my numbers in my sales will net you more money than those other brokerages. For example, right now I'm averaging 102% list price, sell price to list price. And most of these other companies, for example, here's Redfin, they're averaging 96%. So you're going to make 6% more listing with me and using my methods. And I'd love to show you how that's possible. Do you have 30 minutes later today around 2 o'clock? I can share that with you and show you how to net the most money.
I do, yes.
Well, let's do it. Let's sit down and talk.
Okay.
Let me
Great
call
job.
my lender
Great
first
job.
and make sure I'm available.
Awesome. All right, let's go into pricing, right? We can price a home at any market in Denver. So what are some objections that you're hearing from a pricing standpoint? And we'll start this one with Jesse. Who's got an objection?
Sorry.
Objection. Scott, you got one?
Sorry, I had to take myself off. I had to take myself off mute. Sorry. Pricing objection. Let's see. The home across the street sold for 5% less than what you're pricing it for. Why should I pay that amount of money?
Okay. So this is a question for Patrick. What is his objection to the listing price or the price that we're charging?
The listing. So listing price, right? So it's not commissions, but the actual price of the home.
Okay. Hey, Scott, how's things?
Things are going well. Thank you.
Yeah, excellent. You, what's your holidays going to be like? What are you doing?
Oh, it's going to be pretty busy. You know, we have some family coming into town, and you know, we're planning to stick close to home and just enjoy ourselves.
I see. I see. And so back to this pricing issue, you were saying that the house across the street listed for 5% more?
Yes, and sold for
did they-
5% more than what you're going to market my home at.
Okay, so I have no issue with listing your price at 5% greater. The issue becomes that if it doesn't sell, a lot of people aren't going to come back later on in the year to do it. And right now we have a really, really excellent market with people coming in over the listing price that we ask. So typically speaking, we like to list at the price that I guess for the average for the neighborhood. But then what you're going to see is a lot of offers come in above that. So I understand where you're coming from, but if we start wrong and we don't get those prices, then the real buyers that are out there will have already come in and, you know, go somewhere else. And then typically speaking, what happens after that is we might have to go below what your neighbor across the street started at. Now, that being said, I'm willing to start at that lower price, but I just want you to know that there are some pitfalls if we don't get what we're asking for initially. So what
Okay, I'm really concerned that if I sell at that price, I'm not going to be able to afford something new.
I see. I see. Well, we could talk about that. Like I said, we could start at 5% above or what the average market rate is and go from there. Or, you know, we could talk about what we do here at Keller Williams Executive Realty. And I have the best team in all of the state. We do amazing things. I'd really like to present our product to you. And if you have the time, I could come over later, say 4 o'clock?
Yeah, 4 o'clock sounds fine, but you know, hopefully, you know, we can come to some resolution that allows me to sell this house and buy a new one without having to put out additional funds.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you don't have to pay us anything if you don't go with us, and we don't get paid until we sell your home. So.
All right, well, that sounds great. I look forward to seeing you at 4 and we'll talk through it.
Yes, sir. Nice speaking with you, Scott. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Awesome. William, you are next. Pricing.
I was still thinking about that one. It's a hard one. And I don't think my lender can help me out this time. So here we go. So what we'll see is we see your neighbor's house, right? And we're trying to figure out what is the best number for your house to get it to sell. Not only to get that home to sell, but to get the most amount of people through the door who want to buy your house and then give us a multiple offer situation. And if you look at the MLS listing here, you know, you see that this is where your neighbor started and this is where your neighbor ended up. So he listed at that right price that got him that multiple offer success. And at the end of the day, isn't that what you want? That multiple offer success?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, you know, selling my home for that specific price, you know, the price that I'm looking for is very important because, again, you know, I need to find something new in this market and I know it's not going to be easy.
Exactly. And so we've got a couple different ways we can do that. And one of those ways is a new program we have to where we can go ahead and front you the cash for your purchase side. And then we can take up to 6 months to get your home ready to sell. And one of the other things that we specialize in is going through your home to make sure what you might need to do to net up the most money. And right now, you know, we've been here together. You've showed me through the house and we see it as that neighbor's property. And you've already told me that the neighbor's house is better than yours, but you need that same kind of money. So then we have an option then to go ahead and see how much cash you approve for. Let's go buy that next house. And then we'll talk about what we can do to maybe fix your house up to get it ready to sell. The second option is we can come to agreement on a price now. Again, that's going to draw the most attention to the most amount of buyers and give you that multiple offer win scenario and net you the most money. And remember this, just because you get an offer doesn't mean you have to take it. And if we can't get you the money from those offers, we don't have to sell it. It's all in your hands, and I'm just here to help navigate it for you. How does that sound?
Yeah, what you're proposing sounds really good, and I appreciate that.
Well, good. Well, let's continue to talk here and draw out a strategy.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Renee, you're up next. Pricing.
I'm sorry. You know, one thing that I pride myself on is that we study the market daily. And I want you to be as educated as we are on what's going on in your neighborhood. So when I come over, I am going to bring over not only what the active listings are, those are the competition for us right now, but what has sold and what is pending as well. And of course, the pending is going to be our next best comparables because those are what are going to sell more than likely in the next 30 days. So when we take a look at all of those, we are going to look at what we need to do to market as well as what the competition is. And we will decide together what the best price for your house is with the location and the amenities that you have, as well as the condition of your price in comparison to what is active and what is about to close and what has closed in the next 90 days. I'd love to come over later this afternoon so that we can take a look at what is going on right now in the market of the moment. I have availability at 3:30 or 6:30 today. What's best for you?
Well, Renee, that sounds really good. I think if we could meet at 6 o'clock, or sorry, at 3:30, that would be spectacular.
Perfect. I will gather my homework together and I look forward to meeting you at 3:30.
Great. Thank you, Renee.
Great job, Renee. Rex, you are next. Pricing.
Okay, my analytical mind has a hard time wrapping around this. So I wouldn't handle the objection on the phone. I would be in front of him after my presentation. So let me get this straight. So he wants to list as high as his neighbor next door that wasn't as nice. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Okay. And I generally go back to the comps over and over and compare each house to the subject and put the value and monetize the amenities until they just come up with the price that I want. But so if we just can't do that, I'll just go ahead and handle the objection. Do you want to sit on the market or become stagnant, or would you prefer to get it sold quickly? Because selling quickly would bring you the most amount of money.
Yeah, of course, selling quickly is very important to me, but at the same time, the ability to use my proceeds from selling my house to buy something new is important as well. And again, I don't see a path forward in buying something new until we're able to achieve a certain price point.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. So, and we do agree that the neighbor's house does have a few amenities that yours doesn't have. Is that correct?
Yeah, I can concede that point. There's no question, but again, I'm definitely concerned about what happens next.
Well, when you price a home too high, you're eliminating all the buyers that only go up to a set price. So if we price a little lower and rely on my negotiation skills to drive the price up to get you that amount of money, would that be best?
That's definitely a strategy. I'd be willing to work with. I'm just obviously concerned as I pointed out.
Well, and I can understand. Let's do this. Let's list your property at the price of your neighbors and agree within 10 days. If we don't have your price, we're going to write it in the contract here. We will make a price adjustment because I'll have it sold in 10 days if the market will allow that.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Okay. Sign the contract.
Awesome.
I like that. I'm just going to say good job, Rex. The whole piggyback there at the end with let's just agree, in 10 days to renegotiate now. Take care of that sucker up front. And that's how I treat it too. I mean, I'm never going to talk, and Renee probably not either. We're not going to talk prices over the phone. If we have a price objection, we're already in person with them and can be more intimate about the details.
Love it.
I generally don't handle price objections. I just keep putting the comps in front of them and keep talking, about the comps over and over and over until they come up with where I want them to be. So.
And can I just real quick jump in? And this is a good opportunity to plug Henry. When somebody says, I just need to make sure I have enough to buy the next house, then it's, well, have you talked to a lender about what you need out of this house to move forward? And then you can say, I have a guy, call Henry.
There you go, Henry. Awesome. All right, so we have 5 minutes left, and we can either, it's up to you. We can either shoot another objection or another topic, or we can go over ahas and some of your takeaways that you've had so far. What would you like to do? Ahas and takeaways. All right, William jumped in first. So let's start with that. What did you hear today? What is something that you wrote down that you think that you could implement?
Well, I like what Rex kind of said out of the gate. I mean, he said some of these things, if he knows he can negotiate it in person, get to the appointment. And so that's kind of what some of these phone calls should be about. It's like, hey, you just agree with them and don't necessarily combat them on the phone, but agree with them, give a little bit of your value again and get to that appointment. So I appreciate Rex bringing that out right there at the beginning. Is just drive to that appointment, then sit down and do it there.
Yep.
Love that. What else? What else did you hear?
I thought everybody did a fantastic job. It was a little different style in each thing, and I got something out of every single one of them with every of their objections. So great job, guys.
Absolutely. Agree 100%.
Yeah, I'd like to say something, Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
For me, and this is for everybody, I haven't even sold one house yet. And I think one of the takeaways and ahas for me is just getting in front of people and just being so afraid of even opening my mouth. And I didn't know I was going to be on the panel today. And when you said that, it was like, oh gosh, I wanted to run out of the room. And when you're actually faced with the fact, I mean, the things that you've been taught for me, I've been with this agency for the last 2 years, and I've been wanting to go out. But like I said, I've just been scared to death of speaking on this topic. And it just makes you really, do it or get off the pot. And I think this was, again, another reason why this organization is, it makes you go through what you have to go through to try and get things done. So my aha and my takeaway is thank you guys for letting me be part of this. And like Rex said, everybody did amazing. And it's just really crazy to watch everybody else do what they're doing. So thanks.
Let's give everyone a big round of applause, both for jumping in and yeah, there we go, Debbie. Big round of applause, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna post this on the Facebook page. So jump on there a little bit later on today and you get to vote for your favorite panelist. And we'll see how that, we'll see what happens, right? And outside of that, post your ahas around that. What did you get today? What are you gonna implement? I mean, this was fantastic. And it was something where we're able to kind of jump in. And there's upcoming dates that, this is the last meeting for 2020. The last meeting for 2020. Oh, wow. So with that, January 6th is gonna be our next meeting. And on January 6th, we're gonna start this off with some running shoes. So we have Mr. Lucas Howard joining us. And Lucas will be talking about, and who knows Lucas Howard? All right, Debbie, why would we bring Lucas Howard into the very first meeting of 2021? Why?
This is almost over. I can talk to you in a second.
Because you want to learn he's going to share with you how to list like crazy and do more business than you ever thought you could do quite easily. And the guy's a juggernaut and you should jump in. Success leaves clues and he's going to give you the clues.
Love that, Debbie. So don't miss that. January 6th, star that date. Lucas is going to be joining us and as a guest speaker. We will have Bold, our own private Bold, kicking off 4 offices, 150 seats. That's it. If you're interested, I would say no matter what, do what Jesse said. Jump in, the water's warm, right? Like,
taking
this is an
over.
awesome opportunity. What's that? There he
We're
is.
taking over. Sorry.
I just happen to be here.
There's our bold coach, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Just a quick dovetail on the Lucas Howard story. He's a really good friend of mine. He's from Michigan. Anybody know what was happening in Michigan during the COVID?
Nothing.
They were deemed non-essential. So for 2 months, they actually couldn't work. So how did they respond? They came back and took 130 listings in 60 days.
Let that sink in. Woo!
That's what he's going to talk to y'all about, is how did they go from 0 to 130 in 60 days? Awesome. And then, of course, Bold is sweet. We're rewriting the whole thing. It's going to be phenomenal.
Again.
It's great. Had a meeting this morning about it. It's going to be small group. It's actually private. Invite only. We're only doing it in 15 locations across the country. 150 people max in the class. It'll be broken up into teams, accountability, a lot of what you're used to in Bold. And it's only a whopping $299.
And you have to email me to get registered.
Jake, how do they get in for free?
You can get in for free if you have 2 guests join you, and we'll put you all on the same team so you can work together through the course of the 6 weeks.
Yeah, Karina and Jamie are going to be my guests. So
No. Allow me to rephrase that statement. Non-KW guests. Karina, man, he just threw you right on the bus, didn't he? Non-KW guests. But if you guys need a payment option, some sort of payment plan, please email me. We can work something out. But you have to register through me, just FYI. So send me an email if you want to get signed up, and we'll get it all taken care of.
So the day after Bold starts is January 20th, and we have another guest speaker coming in January 20th. This is December to Remember as 2021 Game On. So Lucy Parker is going to be joining us. Who knows Lucy? No. Amber, tell us a little bit about Lucy.
So Lucy Parker is an agent out of our Dubai office. And when she moved to Dubai, she didn't know anybody. She moved there from London, and she started an entire business off of social media referrals. So she's bringing in a class that she normally charges $200 to teach. She's bringing it in for free. She's going to be sharing how she does all of that. So she's excited for you coming in for that one. So that'll be the team meeting on January 20th. These are open to guests, you guys, and we're not charging anything for it. So marketing materials, we're working with them on right now. Those should be coming out, if not this week, next week. So keep an eye out. But yeah, invite, bring whoever you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're one of the only offices, again, in Colorado doing this, literally. So take advantage of this. Renee's going like this, right? Like we really are, right? I got reminded of that yesterday. So take advantage of this, right? Our goal is that you knock it out of the park in 2021. We've gone through, we fought it, we've gone through the gutters, we came out swinging. It's the end of the year. Everyone give yourself a huge hug and pat on the back because you kicked some ass. And I said that, and it's recorded, and you did it. So congratulations to each one of you. Yeah, get that thing up. With that, that's all we got for today.
No, it isn't. No, it's not.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. We'll see you in January.
Wait.
Whoa, Debbie.
That is not the end of it. You totally forgot me.
Oh, Debbie,
we have January 4th. January 4th is the beginning of Special Forces 12-week assault. This is lead generation to the max. So y'all just did script and role play practice. And if you weren't on that panel, it's because you're not comfortable doing it. This is what we do every single morning, script and role play practice. You have to show up. You have to have met some of these metrics that go through so it builds your business. Special Forces, you have to call me or email me to get signed up. And there's things that you have to have in place before January 4th. So don't wait until January 4th to sign up. If you want to build your business and you want a cap in the first 12 weeks, then you should come and talk. If you don't care about capping, then don't talk to me. You don't want to build your business. You don't want to have money this year. Don't darken my doorway. Don't waste my time. So if you want to build your business, you want to be already kicking some butt in bold. Special Forces 12-week assault. This is, yes, there is some coaching involved. This is not a class. This is an activity that builds your business. Your number one job in your business is lead generation. And that's what this is. So if you're not a wuss, call me. If you're a
And we're
wuss,
gonna have a lot of fun, so do it. We'll
We have
suffer
drill
together.
sergeant. That's right. So
And get rich together.
yes. Awesome.
All
That's
right.
it. Can't
All right,
believe you
sorry,
forgot
Patrick,
me.
one more. Henry just messaged me. Henry, go ahead.
Hey everyone, so I love that I stayed on today because I was not aware of all of this wonderful things that were going on. I kind of feel like a car salesman today, with all my crazy kooky stuff that I got going on. But if you act now, anyone that sends me an email between now and the end of the business day, so that's till, let's say 6 p.m., I am going to sponsor 2 people to go to Bold. 2 people, okay? So you send me an email, we'll put all your names in a hat. I'll pull out 2 people, or Brianna will, or Amber will, somebody with better hands than mine. We'll pull out those 2 entries and we will sponsor you to go to Bold. So now you really have no excuse not to at least try to sign up for this. All right. So we love that. We love the partnership that we have here with Keller Williams. We're trying to build that, grow that. We have so many of you that we're already working with. Would love to meet more of you. And this is just another way that we're trying to add value to what we can do for you here at Keller Williams, because if you grow, we grow. So we are definitely on board to help with that. So that's 2 people. Send me an email. It's henry.russell@movement.com, or you can send me a thing on here, or you can send it to Amber. I'm sure I'll get it if you send it. But we look forward to sponsoring 2 people for this next class.
Well, and let's do this. Henry's going to sponsor 2, but he's going to draw 3, and I'll sponsor the 3rd one.
Woo, William Kretzer.
So here's the other thing. I'll up it again. So you do the Special Forces 12-week assault. It's $150 to play. Well, I'll hold your check. You go to Bold and you complete Bold, you complete 12-week Special Forces, all of that will come back to you. Your $299, whatever the fee is for Bold, will come back to you. And your $150 will come back to you. And you'll have so much business that you don't know what even to do. You'll be hiring an assistant. That's what you'll be doing.
There you go. Christmas time, KW executives.
Or you can go have a bunch of dumb excuses that won't get you anywhere. It's okay.
Hey, I want in this party.
There you go, Renee. Jump in the party.
Because I cannot participate in Bold because of a class that I'm taking in Hawaii at the beginning of next year, I will give up my spot and sponsor someone to go to Bold as well.
There you go. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for you new agents.
That's, I think, 4.
There's no good excuse. There's no good excuse.
Yeah. I mean, I did Bold my first year. I mean, right into it, and I got a couple pieces of business out of it. And I'm trying to toot my own horn, but I mean, at the end of November for this year, I'm the number 5 single agent in the office, and I do attribute that to my repeat of going through Bold and it forcing me to stay accountable.
Great job. Bold can change your life. It's the way it is. It did with us. 45 listings in 1 session.
I want to ask William a question real quick because I don't remember the answer. Do you remember when you went through Ignite and then I don't remember how long it was until you called me and said, I just hit my goal. I bought Bronco season tickets. How long was that from that Ignite to that phone call?
3 years.
3 years. That's good. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. Yeah. All right. With that, happy holidays. It's a mic dropping session. Go out there, enjoy your family, love on everybody. Thank you for being here today. Tell our fellow KW agents all about this, right? Like, let's fill the room when it's January 6th, and let's fill the room in bold. This is 2021 is your year. It's your year. You went through it in 2020. 2021 is yours. Go out, take it. Take market share, change lives, have the most incredible year you have ever experienced. With that, we'll see you on the 6th. We love you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah,
Merry Christmas,
and everything else.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Merry Christmas.